shoot.
What seems to be the problem, Toby?
We need more poop.
Oh, that sounds more like a personal problem. What do you mean? Oh, coyote scat?
We need coyote, we need turkey, and maybe some fox. We could still use some more fox.
Well, let's go make a collection run.
All right.
So here at the Sandia Mountain Natural History Center, we teach mostly elementary age school children. And as you can imagine, that age loves poop and scat. And we love to teach about it because there's so much you can learn from it. For example, we can actually predict the rising and lowering of bear populations by looking at their scat. For example, when we see bear scat with a lot of pinion seeds, that means that the bears are getting a lot of fat. They're probably going to have a lot more babies. When the bear scat is black and mostly full of something called bear corn, they're probably only going to have one cub per season. So scat is a super useful tool. This is all real scat. And what we do is we collect it, we dry it, and then we varnish it, and that's how we can put it on display like this. Today's video, we're going to show you how that's done.
So I know it's sort of a running joke in all of our videos about scat, but the reason we're so interested in scat is because our students are so interested in scat. So we collect scat when we need more scat, which is a weird sentence to say, but occasionally we need more scat. Now, if we look at this one, this is most likely coyote, and we know it's coyote because of its size and what it's eating. These are juniper seeds in here. And the cool thing about coyotes and junipers is juniper seeds actually need to go through a digestive system to grow. They need to have a waxy coating digested off of them. So this is going to be our sample. We're going to collect it. All right, so when we collect it, one of the important things is we're going to actually use a paper bag. And the reason we're going to use a paper bag is paper bags actually breathe. We don't want a lot of, if we put it in a plastic bag, the moisture would build up in that plastic bag and the scat could get moldy. So here we go. And that is definitely some fresh territory. And right here we have something very interesting. We have two animals in, I guess for lack of a better way of saying it, are having a poop battle. Let's take a closer look. So when we're looking at this, we have a couple pieces of, this is fox poop and this is coyote poop. You can pretty much tell that by the diameter. But what's happening here is it's a turf battle, and the foxes actually have pooped on the coyote scat to sort of try and say, this is my territory.
How often do you get to smell coyote poop? Ugh! Ugh!
So this scat looks very similar, but it's much skinnier. This is fox scat. So we're going to get a good sample of fox as well. So before we head up to the lab and show you how we dry and preserve this, we found a couple more piles that are going to go into our exhibit. But I thought what was cool is this is coyote scat, but this has some sort of fruit skin, like apple or something in it. And a mile or two down the road is an orchard. This has hair. So this is a clear indication. A lot of people don't realize that coyotes and foxes are omnivores, but here they're eating fruits and seeds. Here they're clearly eating an animal. And then we just found another good example of fox scat right here. So we'll take it up in the lab and we'll show you how we go through the rest of the process. What we're going to do now is we're going to put the scat, we got both samples, the coyote scat and the fox scat. We're going to put them in our drying oven. The recipe for this is on low heat for about 4 hours. I don't know, it's not like there's a real recipe. We're going to put it in there until they're sufficiently dried, and then we'll start the varnishing process.
2 days later.
Oh, it's hot. Probably should have turned this off.
Our scat's been in the drying oven for the better part of 2 full days, so it is very, very dry. And now it's as simple as taking it out and dipping it in our secret scat sauce, which in this case is just polyurethane. So we dip it in and then let the excess run off, and then we put it on our rack. And we will probably put 5, 6 different layers of polyurethane on all this scat to make sure it's good and sealed up.
Well, we have been befallen by tragedy. A mouse or something has come in and eaten some of our coyote scat. So what we've done is we've taken our remaining fox scat, kind of put it into a pile, and now this will look good for our display. This has about 6 or 7 layers of polyurethane on it, and now it's time for the museum.
All right, Paul just brought me the sample of the fox scat that we have varnished, and it's all varnished so that the kids can't pick it up. And I'll just add it to the fox display, and my world is complete.
Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.